Yeah. Neat Nicole likes to boast. Aunt Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. She cues the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating. Reality shows and this kids be the mo. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. Podcast going ham. I'll be damn.
Welcome back to I'll Be Damn. Once again, I'm my boy Aunt Jordan.
Sir Charles.
Neat Nicole.
Chad. Got my boy Sheldon Pendarvis, Eric III on here today. How you doing, my guy?
Doing pretty good.
Appreciate you coming on. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like what we're talking about. We're also sponsored by Sweet Beat, the life, the rhythm, the beat. We're going to jump into the topic of Brittany Griner, with her being pretty much detained and getting sentenced to 9 years it is. I think a lot goes into that sentence. I don't think she's actually going to be doing 9 years. I think it's more or less they had to do that for once the trial ended, then pretty much is when they can do the swap and all this good stuff. As a woman, how do you feel about the situation with Brittany Griner being arrested?
I mean, not even being a woman. It's,
well, a lot of women is jumping out.
well, we have a lot to say because it's not fair. Like, I think a lot of us have seen how they compared her sentencing to a 19-year-old white girl that was on vacation with her family. She was there for a couple weeks. Brittany's been there for, what, months already?
Yeah, since February?
Yeah, so it's not fair. Like, when it comes down to the law, I don't believe who you are or what you do for a living should factor into your sentencing. Like, because she is someone who has a status here in the States, I believe they're making it a little more difficult for her.
100%.
Now, right is right, wrong is wrong. Should she have had the vape pen on her? No. Could it have been a mistake? Yes. The amount that was on her?
I think it was a mistake for the fact that it was literally an empty vape.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the sentencing at all. Like, 9 years, like, she wasn't distributing, she wasn't trying to smuggle it in. Like, if she's trying to sell that to somebody, whoever buys it is stupid.
Okay, let me be devil advocate a little bit.
Okay?
Okay. One, she knew better.
Yeah.
She been playing there for 8 years.
Right. Which, this probably isn't her first time.
So she knew better. Two, you're on the way back to smoke in a recreational state in Arizona. You can smoke. So it's like
You can go wherever you're going. You can go buy it. Like,
but also, I think she's blending political pond for sure.
Yeah.
Because 9 years, right? But think about it, the girl did how many months?
Like, it was a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks. But think about it, gave Brittany Griner a few weeks.
She's already done that.
Yeah, but think about it, you don't have no power there.
Right.
Because now they're like, okay, the U.S. gonna be like, I'm gonna let her sit, and she come home and be good to go. The 9 years they gotta put the foot on the gas now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we know how Putin is. You know, this ain't like this a guy that really gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are like, well, if LeBron was LeBron James, he'd have been back home. No, he wouldn't. That's more leverage that you have. If you have someone as powerful as LeBron James, oh, they ain't asking for one arms dealer. They get every goddamn body back over.
LeBron
Well,
I think when people life anyway.
When people say that,
Yeah, I'm like,
LeBron probably would have been in a palace somewhere, like serving his time.
he would have paid his shit off right there.
Right then and there, like.
You know, one, he would have been dumb enough to do that. Let's just keep that one real. No disrespect to Brittany, but Brian is not carrying
But
weed on him.
he also doesn't have to go over there to play to make an
I
income.
mean, yeah.
That's their fault.
But players do
Well,
go
that's
overseas
who's
sometimes.
That's women's fault. Yeah, our number is 12-1.
Yeah.
Go support it. Complaining about it, and you, I had on Facebook this girl. Not gonna say her name. I give it initials. AD. She know what I'm talking about. Was talking about, you know, pretty much they shouldn't even have to go over there. Shouldn't get paid $200-some thousand. I said, so tell me what WNBA game you went to. I haven't went to one, so shut up. I want to hear it. You haven't supported nothing. You haven't done anything to help the cause of them not getting paid that. They don't make the revenue because it's not supported. Women outnumber men, so if y'all are that concerned, why don't you go
watch a
support
game?
it? Go watch
But
it.
Chad, let me ask you a question, Chad. Why don't they go watch the game?
Wait, is this a referendum on WNBA? Or we talking about Brittany?
No, I'm just talking about WNBA in general. Why don't you think women go watch the WNBA? Since they can actually increase ticket sales and their pay, why don't they go?
Women follow their male counterparts and don't watch it because it oftentimes, although there's been more marketing around it now lately, that hasn't been something that existed in the past. Women playing sports and that being celebrated isn't something that's necessarily been celebrated the way it is now in the past. So there's probably ground to make and to catch up, but I don't believe that they're really incentivized to watch it any more than men are. So the same way that we don't really watch it. Because I tell you this, do you watch basketball because it's dudes?
I do.
Or do you watch it because it's like, yo, they flying and all that other stuff?
It's entertaining.
Right,
It's very
right.
entertaining.
So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't expect them to watch it just because it's women. Because I think people are generally entertained by like the same type of basketball. People flying in the air and all of that.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's better or worse. I just think that more people find entertainment value out of that across the board. And I don't think that women are any different than that. You know, so I guess that's.
Different than that?
I don't know. No, I
I
think most women if you would ask them, and not necessarily most women hoopers, right? I'm talking about just casual fans. So maybe they hoop, maybe they don't. Casual fans. I think on average, and this would probably be better to ask, I don't know, a potential woman casual fan. That would probably be better to ask her than me. But I think most people, like, if you want to go see somebody fly through the air dunk a basketball, you're not going to see that as much in the WNBA, right? So then, if that's what you wanted to see, then you wouldn't go watch that.
Well, but think about it. Even
if that's what you want to see.
If you go high school sports, women don't get as much fans as the men.
That's why they have been playing before the men.
Because women want to see men play.
Yeah.
Good job, girl.
Yeah, I mean.
Good job. Why do they want to see us play?
Because women are attracted to men for the most part.
Good job, girl.
Me.
My bad.
But it's not entertaining. It's like
but-
women basketball.
Wait, hold on.
But she said there's
also,
another factor too.
There are men watching men, which will also attract more women.
True.
So, I mean, once you put it that way, what men really want to go see women play?
But a lot of men don't want to go see a bunch of women play who look like men, but don't play like men.
No.
That's just
Because we only have our select few of
But
women that we think.
So the attractive part, we
yeah.
not now this WNBA is getting better with that. It's more women who looking good and looking like women. That's like, oh, okay. But before, it was like a bunch of women who look like dudes. I mean, it looked like a bunch of DK Metcalfs out there hooping. Like,
I mean, Brittany Griner looked like a dude.
Talk like
my girl showed us a picture of her with her shirt off, and she was like, "Brittany Griner got her shirt off." I was like, "She looked like she got a man chest."
Yeah, I mean,
when she was allowed to have her shirt off.
Okay, does anybody else notice her voice getting higher the longer she's there in her interviews?
I haven't really paid attention to it. I know the first one she was like talking like this. I was like, God damn.
It got like.
So you think she doesn't have her
I don't
pills
know.
or something? She
like
there was a
maybe
major
she's taking testosterone.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
There was a difference.
But I mean, I'll put it like this. I hate the fact, like, I don't understand how it would be to be her wife in that situation. That's probably scary as hell.
Or her.
Oh, for sure her. For sure her. But you know, like,
hasn't she said she's in an okay situation? Like, they're not treating her like shit, are they?
I mean,
wait. It doesn't look like it.
But the cell she was in, that mother was like the size.
But is she in the cell just for the video?
We don't know.
Yeah, right.
More than likely,
she's in prison in Russia, so I don't think it's
bad.
like a comfy setting like.
It's cold.
I don't know if you watched Atlanta this season where Paperboy was like in a jail that was all IKEA shit. One, Putin doesn't really like us blacks
at all.
Two, Putin definitely don't like the LGBT community. Like, does not like that.
He don't like America.
Doesn't like probably women athletes as much as he, they have these conservative values of quote unquote traditional values. So and doesn't like Americans. So no, she's probably not being treated very well. If she's been sentenced 9 years, short of us doing something in swapping, she'll serve all 9 of those years and maybe more.
Yeah.
Like, this is not our judicial system, and our judicial system is not the best
trash.
as it is. But like this whole concept of they'll have to do no. They'll do whatever. Shit. And she's now a political pawn. It's really unfortunate. Like, damn the cart and all that other stuff at this point. It's kind of like low-hanging fruit in my mind.
Right.
Yes, be careful when you travel to different places because this shit ain't America everywhere else.
Right.
And there are plenty of places you can go here. There's a whole generation of people that are locked up for having, weed on them here. But at the end of the day, like, so I believe they said that she is, where she's located is 2 hours away from where anytime she has to like go to court. It's 2 hours away from there. So that means that just
she
the
got
trip,
travel 2 hours.
2 hours, and then that's there, and then another 2 back for however long she has to be in court. And again, this is in Russia. I don't know exactly where in Russia, but I don't think that most of us, we were tripping when A$AP Rocky was in prison in Sweden.
Right.
So, just for perspective there. But yeah, like it's really unfortunate, and I hope something's done to bring her home. Like I don't really care if the guy that they were traded for the Merchant of Death and all that other stuff. Like,
my
man, whatever.
It's like, why don't we make the same amount of effort for people here for petty drug use and petty crimes that they're not supposed to be in jail for? As much like we over there going crazy over that little thing, but we got problems right here that we never solved.
Because they don't affect us. When things don't affect us, we don't care.
How's Brittany Griner affecting us?
Brittany Griner's not affecting me at all. Like,
I
actually don't feel bad
But she's
for
affecting
what
us in
she's
the
like
sense that it's on our
She's affecting the
timeline.
social media
Right.
platform.
So it's on our, we're having this conversation. So
I'll say
affecting
this:
us?
if we still had, if this was 2020, we wouldn't be saying that.
Which part?
Saying what?
How does Brittany Griner affect us?
Because she wouldn't, or could it?
We would not have been saying that shit in 2020 because of everything that was going on in 2020.
Sure.
Like, I don't have to say anything more to it than that.
Yeah. And then,
That would not have been entertained, like,
got you.
at all. So, if that's something we could have said then, no different than we said it for Breonna Taylor, that's probably something we should say now. Like, I get it. How many of us are going to be pulled over by the police? It's going to be a lot more than that, than those of us who end up in Russian prisons.
Russia, yeah.
Right.
Either way, it's not a situation you want to be in.
Right.
that was just
It's not like and it costs nothing for us to care and be empathetic about it and to try and, you know, petition for there to be actions to be done. And I know people are doing that. And again, I don't want to be cynical and be like, oh, it's not going to get us anywhere or whatever. But I guess just at like a baseline level, we should care. You know what I mean? This is one of us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
I definitely do care.
No different than, like, sometimes you got family members that fuck up and do something, but it's your family.
It just sucks.
That's kind of how I'm looking at it, I guess.
The attention that it's getting for being very minimal. You know what I'm saying? The penalty, it's getting too much attention for being very minimal compared to what people are dealing with right here. I mean, we got family members, cousins, uncles that's locked up for having an ounce of weed. You know what I'm saying? And they've been in jail for 5-6 years.
What about Iman
Shumpert
Shumpert?
he had 6
ounces.
That's just dumb.
Is he still in jail? Do we know?
I don't know.
He actually went to jail recently for not for drugs, for like a sexual assault or something like that.
Shumpert, that's just dumb.
Well, what?
Yeah, DFW, he just got 6 ounces, just got caught with 6 ounces in the airport.
Well, that's bad. No,
I thought it was sexual.
He said, I'm like, we talking about the guy married Tiana Taylor, right?
Okay, well, never mind.
No,
I thought I saw something.
No,
it had something to do with.
That was another basketball.
Corey, take
Okay, never mind. My bad.
Apologize for my Shumpert.
My bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a whole nother. But even
man, I don't know.
Hey, Shump, we ain't got nothing to do with what he just said right there.
Hey, man.
We just got the key in the back to shut up. Matter of fact, that's a hell no moment, Corey. You gotta take a shot.
Not a hell no moment.
Kick your ass.
Yeah, you gotta take that shot. If we also don't know, every time that the panel agreed that someone said something crazy, outlandish, stupid, whatever, like he just did.
I got the charges wrong. My bad.
Yeah.
That's
a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you act like we in court right now.
6 ounces, sexual assault.
Court of public opinion. Like, oh, yes. It's a camera.
Yeah.
There's people watching.
Right there.
So Corey will run this back. You'll get the whole drink.
Yeah.
Say something again.
You'll get
So they gonna use
a little bit.
They gonna use it against.
probably gonna be drinking again before we get done here.
If they use the lyrics in
Not
court.
only weed, but okay, man.
Real time, said jump back to the WNBA thing because there was a lot of talk about Brittany Griner, then they was comparing the WNBA to the NBA, things of that nature, which to me can't even be compared to.
But wait, along what lines are we comparing?
Financial.
Pay.
Oh, they're paid?
Yeah, I'm just like, it doesn't make enough revenue.
Wait, y'all, okay, because I've heard people say this.
It's like,
I swear this isn't
crazy.
an actual thing. Are y'all saying you're hearing people say that the WNBA players should be paid like the men?
Yes.
That's crazy because the
It's
players
crazy.
themselves don't even say that.
No, it's
So
crazy.
I'm like, who is actually saying that?
Well, you got a couple of players that have said they should.
That they should be paid. Like, I don't know.
They should be
that.
paid better, but they can't
Better,
get paid.
yeah. Like, and I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with
I'm
that.
okay
but
with
I don't know that anybody is really like. That's the thing is that it seems like people are kind of shooting at the idea that they should be paid better because they're making this fake target that people are saying that they should be paid like the men.
Yeah, like there's no way.
And on the strength of, I assume that this collection of women are not just complete idiots. I've never heard anybody make that argument.
Yeah, oh,
because that'd be
all over Facebook.
All
over Facebook.
Women should get paid like the.
They was using the
NBA.
fact that because she went over there to get paid only $250,000. If she didn't get paid that
if she was paid better, she would not have had to. That does not necessarily mean
regardless of the fact
she should be paid like whoever her.
No, because they're not bringing that much money in to be paid like that.
Yeah, you can still bring.
Yeah, okay, put it like this.
Like there's a big gap between what they make and the men.
Doesn't.
Give me a WNBA player. Name me one. Just give me one.
Skylar.
We'll go with your
Skylar
favorite, Diana Taurasi.
Diana Taurasi. Okay, what name one?
Oh,
we just gonna keep naming.
Just keep naming them.
Yeah.
You got Skylar Diggins. I know more WNBA players back in the day compared to now.
Can we name
We know
five?
more NBA players.
Can we name
get it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we going. So you just named.
Just name some.
Oh, okay. Cheryl Swoops, Rebecca.
No.
Now. Diana Taurasi, Skylar Diggins,
Brianna Stewart.
Oh, Brittany Griner, Candace Parker, yeah.
Maya Moore don't play no more, right? She retired, right?
I mean, she.
But you can't still name her though. But she was
like.
But she was there. Like she wasn't.
Yeah,
she wasn't a long time ago. But you can go Maya Moore.
No, I won't go Maya.
Well, we named five.
You
get a prize.
What was the chick that was like?
It was really like we were talking about like most people that like casual like we are basketball fans. Mm-hmm. But most casual people couldn't even name three. I was asking on Facebook, give me 3 women. AD was one of them.
Well, casual fans shouldn't have to name shit.
But what I'm
that's
saying,
why
like,
they're casual fans.
But I'm like, but casual fans.
They just there for an entertaining product, and that's all I'm saying is that the WNBA is
the casual fans are the one that NBA.
That's casual fans who make your money off of.
Yeah.
There's way more of them than
that's what I'm saying.
purists such as yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like so, like it's, the casual fan don't even know who the WNBA players are. So it's like I think more of the marketing should become better than anything. Because if you market it better, then we understand what's going on. We know who's playing. We know when they're. We don't even know when the WNBA playing.
The marketing also costs money.
Yes, which is what they don't have.
Correct.
Because you're not getting ticket sales, so you can't do marketing like you want to.
The WNBA is
for them to get
the
paid
owners got the money to do marketing.
The WNBA is technically part of the NBA, correct?
Yes.
Like
so they got the money.
Our team is playing in a college stadium.
But they
come on,
they're playing UTA, right?
Yes. Like bro, they can't.
Well, because they're not gonna fill out the damn American Airlines.
They're not. But it's like LA Sparks don't fill out the Staples Center.
No, they don't. But
so it's like, why are they playing at the Staples Center? For what? Unless they just got a good ass deal. Us here, we just got it.
Here. Let me wait. Do y'all actually want to see like more marketing and do you want to see again? Set the monetary part aside. If y'all actually really want to see more people engaged, like you're like, why aren't women watching the game? You know what's gonna make them not watch the game? If the LA Sparks are playing in whatever Compton High School shit gym. Like, sorry. No one's watching that. So like you can't have it both ways. Yeah. I want to hear that.
I mean, regardless, ain't nobody watching that.
Honestly, maybe if you pay them more, people do tune in more.
No.
Because it seems like a bigger deal.
No.
Again, I'm not saying you pay Brittany Griner or you pay Diana Taurasi like Giannis.
I'm not saying more will get more people to come and watch them.
The thing is this, people are watching. No, people like this isn't like the 1960s. This isn't about people paying tickets to go to games. So actually earlier when y'all were talking about that, like when's the last game you went to? Who cares? Because that's not how they're making their money anyways. They make it off of TV deals, right?
Endorsements,
right. No, not just endorsements, TV deals. So that deal that they have with ABC, Disney, whatever that's on ESPN.
I'm saying like in general with sports, like it's your pay, and then you get endorsements on top of that.
For the athletes, if you're talking about leagues, we are talking TV deals.
Oh, okay, leagues. But they're talking about why don't they get paid more?
That's gonna start top down to bottom. Okay. Like if your league ain't making a bunch of money,
you're not gonna make money.
So if you're looking at what the league is making a lot of money off of, they're making that off of TV deals and advertising thrown in also.
The players make endorsements,
right?
Correct. Wait, but those TV deals trickles down. Like the NBA has been signing these huge ass TV deals. That's why you remember when it was a big deal when I remember Harden signed an extension when he was in Houston. I swear this was just like I guess it would have been 4 or 5 years ago. $30 million. $30 million. Rest of soul. You remember Kobe's last 2 years?
Yeah.
He got paid like 28, 24. Yeah. We were like, you're not since Mike. Like, losing our mind about that. And now Dame is
his extension was 62.
Is it 60?
Yeah, I think it's 62.
Why is that? TV deals, TV deals, TV deals.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's truly the key to expand that. And look, they now have a TV deal of some sort, and I'm not an expert on these matters, but they do have that with ESPN because just you watch the commercial, it's all over the place now, right? So I think that'll help, but it can't be, well, the product isn't that great, so we got to put them in something that's
Lower to go.
Lower to go. Yes.
Lower to go.
Until you make it more entertaining.
I'm gonna say
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I feel like lingerie football made more money than the WNBA did.
Well, okay.
I'm being real. I'm being God's honest right now.
Well, because they don't get paid at all.
Because men tuned in to watch women in bikinis and bras and shit hit each other.
Man,
that was more entertaining than
I've been in
WNBA.
games.
Nah.
Trust me.
Hey, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I've been in them games.
Okay, tell me about it.
And
Nah.
Corey,
No. But hold on.
just trust me. I get what you were saying.
I'm just saying.
No.
Before we're gonna wrap this up real quick, but I want.
Can I make my point?
Yes,
yeah.
NBA player said something about making the goals lower, and the women got in an uproar. It looked like it was disrespectful, but I'm looking at it this way, and I'll let you answer. But I'm looking at it this way. It makes the game more entertaining if more women are jumping and dunking on each other. And all
Right.
That put interest into the game for men.
Now, do you know the percentage of dunks that happen in the NBA versus regular shots? Like, what percentage are the dunks out of all the shots that are made?
It's probably a lower percentage.
It's gonna be a lower
So why
percentage,
would it matter going?
Because one guy in the NBA has more dunks than the whole WNBA. Period.
Which is fine, but
One guy.
What I'm saying is, dunks are not the key to
Yes, they
why
are.
Anthony,
No.
if they start dunking on April goals, dudes are gonna be hating hard. You know that. Oh, they're dunking them little Fisher Price ass goals.
I would watch it. If I see a bitch put her
If
shit
I
all
see
over
a female
somebody,
going to the goal and
Anthony.
Bow!
Wait. Can I ask the peanut gallery question? Gloria. Y'all gonna let Aaliyah play 8-foot basketball?
She can't play basketball at all.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
women's sports in general have been competing to be accepted, especially against.
Well, y'all accepted men playing them now.
It's accepted. It's just not being
No.
watched.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's not being watched because it's not as well respected.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying
So
to think.
you take away the goal.
Y'all already ain't got no respect, so what's gonna hurt it now?
Damn. See, you see what I'm saying?
But that
Y'all
changes
want
the game
nothing good.
completely.
Y'all want nothing good for this league.
Women have studied on this 10-foot goal their entire life. So you change
Y'all already
that.
getting little ass basketballs.
For real. That ball is
Hold up.
shot.
You know what? Wait.
If I'm the only one
That's
shooting
a fair
the ball,
point.
that
That
ball
is a
gets
fair
shot like
point.
that.
But think about it.
'Cause this-
Women, we have to learn when we're playing, when we're growing. We play with both the men and the women's ball, correct?
That's true.
How often do men actually play with the women's ball?
Never.
Okay, so think about that.
It
Our
feels
skill
Why
like
set-
would we? Actually, no, I'm lying. We actually do. Up into seventh grade, we play the women's ball.
But then after that, no. Women, which a lot of women play with men pickup.
But I was
Correct?
saying though, the
But-
way men's hands are
but-
shaped, it feels like a woman's ball.
but-
in their hand. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with
Okay, but that's fine. That's still two different weights of the ball being shot.
Uh-huh.
You have to control that and learn that.
It's too late.
But I'm like,
You can't change
Like
that.
whenever they
You know how they
decided
shoot.
to use a smaller ball,
How did they shoot,
should
Ed?
decide to lower the
Hey,
goal.
how did they shoot? This is why Ann doesn't watch it.
It's
This
too
is
late.
how they shoot.
what is that?
But do you know why that happens?
What is
Do you
that?
know why we do that?
Cause y'all weak as hell.
Because we don't have as much upper body
Why
strength.
not last ball?
We don't have as much upper body
So
strength.
you know y'all weak, y'all not entertaining, so lower the goddamn
Okay.
goal to dunk on each other.
Are women as strong as men?
No!
Okay then, so that's already something that was taken
So we're
away
gonna
a long
help
time
you
ago,
be
correct?
stronger and bring the goal
Bring the
down.
goal down, so.
Start banging on each other.
Yeah,
And
stop
you
dunking on
really
each other.
think- You really think that would be
WNBA, I
respect?
swear I love y'all.
What's
I swear I love y'all.
Neat.
I actually
When you-
watched the
when you
game,
look at
man.
okay, hold on.
Let me tell you what.
Time out. When you look at highlights on SportsCenter,
Okay.
majority of NBA highlights, what does it normally show?
Behind the back passes for WNBA.
It's the
Okay.
passing, it's the dribbling, it's the defense.
Okay, but majority of highlights show what? Like, entertaining highlights is what?
Dunks and crossover,
Dunks
3-point
and
shots.
somebody getting shook. It ain't somebody just shooting three.
Well,
girls.
wait,
Okay,
wait.
now, okay.
Wait.
Y'all got a
point. They shake.
The girls got handles.
No, for
But
men,
dunking is where I was going for.
dunking is still
When
like
somebody
ultimate
gets dunked on,
basketball
it's
highlight.
automatically making top 10.
Yeah, it's
So,
ultimate basketball highlight.
if women could be able to dunk on each other, it
watch
would be more entertaining and we would watch it. Brittany Griner dunking. You ever seen Brittany Griner dunk? It's like it took everything in me to dunk.
I highly doubt any of y'all would be consistent WNBA fans.
I watch WNBA.
You jumping over niggas' heads and
How many of your friends do?
putting their vaginas
I
in
don't
their
know
face.
about it.
Like,
Okay,
I watch it.
that means y'all aren't talking about it, which means the majority would not watch no matter what happens. Correct?
I don't know because we ain't never seen that happen. When do you see a WNBA top 10 highlight? Very, very little.
You know what you
they
need?
putting hockey and cricket before WNBA on there.
You know what you
You
need?
said cricket.
Tennis.
Yeah, tennis.
You really said cricket.
And cricket.
Bro,
I was seeing some cricket
When they
highlights
show
for your ass.
cricket, people striking at
No,
somebody.
no.
Like,
I ain't seen the strike, but I seen them diving. This one girl, it was a girl highlight. It was crazy too.
It was a girl.
She jumped over the little cricket shit and caught the ball and threw it back in and got her out. It was crazy. It was dope.
entertaining. But
we
this
don't-
point, entertaining.
But that's what I'm saying. Like WNBA, I saw one with I think Deladon snatched the chick back. It was crazy. But I watched the girls. I watched WNBA.
If you want
They
to be
don't
real,
fight either. They
if
don't
you wanna
fight.
be
They don't
real,
get like in each other's faces.
Because
either.
we're
They don't fight.
classy.
what would really
No.
change it is, and it's no disrespect to any of the WNBA greats who have played before, but there has to be somebody who is just like transformative and transcendent beyond the game
A
of
player.
basketball. Yeah, like
Let's be
that would
cheap.
draw more
Like-
attention to the sport. No different than when Magic and Bird came. And
Right.
at the time, basketball from just was in the
Chamberlain.
toilet,
Yeah, it was going
and it
under.
brought that in.
Yeah.
And then David Stern continued that. Oh, we got our Jordan, we got our Kobe.
Yeah.
Like they do. Man, especially compared to like baseball, which I don't really give a damn about baseball anyways. But NBA does such a good job of marketing that athlete.
They do.
Boban is the 14th person on the team. Boban's on commercial.
Is on
Yes.
the bench.
On commercial, and that's what I'm
hype
talking
only
about.
though. Just
But
because
no,
it's
but
hype.
they
And this is what I'm
market
saying.
But they are.
You're
Right.
right. And it could be anything. I'm not saying it has to be related to her beauty. It could be maybe she talks shit. Maybe it's.
No,
It would have to be something more than the game, though.
Women wouldn't be praised for talking shit.
Yes, they would.
No, we wouldn't.
I don't
Not
know.
on
I don't know.
Bro, if y'all get in each other's faces,
All right,
and
here,
start
here.
doing to
But
each other.
what I was going to prove my point earlier.
Oh yeah, let me finish up. We can
The
wrap this.
WNBA, just like any other business, is a business.
Right.
You start at the top, everything trickles down.
Okay.
If the people at the top aren't doing their job or aren't doing it effectively, nothing below that is going to improve. So if they're not interested in increasing views or attendance at games, nothing's going to happen trickle down.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say they're
Hold on.
not want to do
So
it.
that's even money. If they're not willing to do what they have to do to increase the money, they won't be able to pay, they won't be able to promote and market their players or their business. So I don't think it's necessarily the people not going to attend. I think it's we're not aware of attending. We don't know where to attend, how to attend. There aren't many WNBA teams. So it's not like we can go to this game this weekend, that game next weekend, because they're not everywhere. So it's a much smaller business plan versus the NBA.
I mean, yeah, of course, because of the revenue.
So you were saying, why aren't women watching the game? We might not have access. We might not know how. It might not be.
We can't have ignorance, and ignorance is no longer. You can't use that. It's at your fingertips.
No, but I'm saying.
I need
figure it out.
I need a shot for that one.
You figure it out.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a good excuse.
You know, but hold on. You know
If
what
they
I would
don't have
have. You know what I would have
access-
to do and figure out
What?
when the season for the WNBA is.
For sure.
Like I don't really know that. You know what I don't have to do that for? The NBA.
Right.
Like so that ain't necessarily true. That you can just look it up. I guess if you don't know, but the point
No,
is,
I'm saying,
that,
but
like,
if you were interested, like
certain things you don't even have to.
if you're interested, you're
like
gonna
that,
do that.
to find out.
If you're interested, you're gonna find out.
gonna
They're
find
not.
out.
The women are not even interested in doing.
Yeah,
it.
but
But
none
what
of these
sparked that
sports that are
interest?
supremely successful, it's not their successes
What
because
sparked that
people
interest
just
is they
really
was
like the
doing something more
NFL.
entertaining.
People ain't just really digging, finding stuff. The NFL is hey, it's Sunday, it's football time. Like
But
it is brought to you. You don't gotta go look for
sorry
shit.
he was aggressive.
It is brought to you.
We know that though, but it's like because the money that they're making from that.
Yeah.
WNBA is not making no money, so they're not even. That's not even a concern as much as them. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you could subsidize some funds from the NBA, put more into it, and see. What? It's an investment, like anything else.
It chump change for the
yeah, like the NBA ain't hurting.
No,
I'm sorry, you're seeing these contracts, and again, to Shanique's point, those are the people getting paid last.
Yeah.
Last. So like I get it, the execs in the NBA ain't making more money than Dame, but trust me, Dame don't get to make $60 million a year if it's man money tight around here. Right. Like they're good.
Yeah,
they're good.
I agree with you on that.
But to see, I'm just saying to see. I don't know, maybe.
You know, so we go ahead and wrap this up real quick, man. But hey, WNBA, we love y'all. Trust me, it's not shame or we not throwing salt in the game on you.
It's a discussion that people should do.
And y'all need to have a better platform. I think marketing changes all that. As we talked, everything that we just talked about ended up with marketing. So you change the marketing. I think you bring some more attention to it.
Feminists go support.
Lord
go to a game.
Also, I'll put it like this: we don't want to see highlights of behind the back passes. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Females talking shit to each other, like dunking on each other.
We love y'all.
They already Scott.
I want to hear it.
No. They talk shit. Yeah. They do talk shit. It's just not. Again, it's not broadcast. It's not marketing. It's not marketing. They don't show the women doing that. They're not even on the top 10 highlights.
You want to market the WNBA?
It ain't shit talking where it's just in out of raw. So like you seen Shaq and Barkley go at it. Like people want to see that.
Yeah,
it's like you go to a hockey game. People don't give a fuck about hockey.
Bro,
but you know a fight can break out in any
people
moment.
don't go watch them for basketball fights like hockey fights.
I'm gonna say, look, when we was fighting, the NBA was doing this. I'm just saying.
Okay, but think about it also.
Yes.
When you fight, you're fined. If you're already not making a lot of money, why would you get into a fight?
That's a good ass point. Hey, you know what? We gonna end on that note. We love y'all. I'll be damn. We out. That was it.